Which foreign embassies you should approach to apply for grants. This video is presented by Funds for NGOs. Foreign embassies under various development cooperation programs organize small grants funding for NGOs in many countries. They can be a significant source of funding to address various socio-economic issues. In this video, we take a quick look at top foreign embassies and their grant programs and how your organization can learn more information on identifying and apply to such funding opportunities. 1. U.S. Embassy. The United States offers a great resource of financial and technical support to initiatives willing to strengthen civil society. Embassies and consulates worldwide advertise specific calls for proposals to assist local NGOs working on issues of conflict stabilization, democracy and human rights, economic growth, and security. The range of funded projects varies greatly and according to main needs of your country. 2. Canadian Embassy. Canadian embassies provide funding and technical support to small NGOs in developing countries under the Canada Fund for Local Initiatives (CFLI). CFLI is a program administered by the Canadian High Commission. Although the aims and goals of these calls varies according to the most urgent needs of your country. CFLI is generally interested in projects dealing with good governance, human rights, and democratic development. 3. British High Commission. The United Kingdom gives financial support to small-scale community-based projects through the Small Grant Scheme (SGS), which is administered by the British High Commission. Projects shall address issues linked to your country business plan and policy priority. 4. Australian Embassy. The Australian embassies have several funding opportunities for NGOs worldwide. They are in charge of the coordination and allocation of fund given by the Australian Foreign Ministry and the Australian Agency for International Development. Specific fund for NGOs are also advertised through the Direct Aid Program (DAP), which is also administered by your local Australian embassy. 5. German Embassy. The federal government of Germany allocates funding to develop small-scale projects initiated by local NGOs in the field of technical cooperation. The calls for proposal, assessment of submitted projects, and administration of funding depends on your local German embassy. The aim of this micro-project scheme is to improve basic needs of the poor and most vulnerable layers of the population. 6. NORAD at the Norwegian Embassy. The Norwegian government's NORAD, Norwegian Agency for Development Cooperation, manages limited funding programs for NGOs through the embassy offices in select countries. NORAD's thematic programs include climate change, democracy and good governance, education, energy, global health and higher education and research. 7. The SDC at the Swiss Embassy. The Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation (SDC) at the Swiss Embassy in various countries offers funding to NGOs with the aim of reducing poverty. It is meant to foster economic self-reliance and state autonomy, to contribute to the improvement of production conditions, to help in finding solutions to environmental problems, and to provide better access to education and basic healthcare services. 8. The Development Cooperation Section at the Netherlands Embassy. The Netherlands embassies in focus countries have the development cooperation sections addressing global issues such as gender equality, climate change, emergency and Millennium Development Goals. The Netherlands helps low- and middle-income countries reduce poverty and boost economic growth. The Netherlands runs programs aimed at reducing poverty. 9. Irish Aid, Embassy of Ireland. The Irish embassies in select countries provide aid under the Irish Aid to reduce poverty. The Irish aid only provides support to organisations working in the sub-Saharan Africa and covers areas such as poverty, hunger, gender equality, etc. 10. Finland Embassy's Fund for Local Cooperation. The Embassy of Finland offers the Finnish Fund for Local Cooperation (FLC) to small civil society organisations in select countries. As the fund is part of the bilateral development cooperation agreement between countries, the thematic issues addressed by this fund may vary from one country to another. Like, comment, share and subscribe so you don't miss our future videos. Thank you for watching and sign up to access more grants and resources.